Since the 2023-2024 school year, Durango School District has served free breakfast and lunch to all students as part of Colorado's Healthy School Meal for All program. The program has grown increasingly popular but has reached a funding shortfall. The program's continuation depends on whether voters approve two propositions on this November ballot. You're watching the Local News Network, brought to you by Freddy's Frozen Custard and Steak Burgers and Fast Signs Durango. I'm Sadie Smith. In 2022, Colorado passed Proposition FF, the Healthy School Meals for All program. Proposition FF initially funded the program, but demand has exceeded available revenue, and the program may stop unless voters approve Propositions LL and MM on this November's statewide ballot. If the measures pass, the Healthy School Meals for All program will continue to serve all Colorado children breakfast and lunch regardless of household income. The program has become increasingly popular and demand has outpaced funding.
Participation went up almost immediately as soon as it passed, considerably, in fact, and it's continued to this day.
Currently, Durango School District serves around 1,200 to 1,500 breakfasts and 2,500 to 3,000 lunches daily. This November's ballot measure will determine whether the free meals program continues or gets scaled back. Proposition LL asks voters to allow the state to keep and spend the approximately $12 million in excess tax revenue that has already been collected for the Healthy School Meals for All program. A no vote on Proposition LL would require the state to refund the $12 million to households earning $300,000 or more, while funds for the Healthy School Meals for All program would be cut. Proposition MM would increase state income taxes for households earning more than $300,000 a year to generate an estimated $95 million annually to fully fund the Healthy School Meals for All program. If Proposition MM fails, free breakfast and lunch would only be available to students from low-income households beginning January 2026.
We're a mountain town. The cost of living here is considerably higher than elsewhere, not only in the state but in the country. And I think that gets overlooked quite often. The income guidelines for these programs are federal. It's one federal guideline for essentially most of the states, excluding like Hawaii and Alaska. So, cost of living in towns like ours is not taken into consideration with those income guidelines. So a lot of families can get overlooked for that meal benefit eligibility when in fact they're struggling.
If both measures pass, the state would have enough funding to fully continue the Healthy School Meals for All program for K-12 public schools. It would also allow additional funds to provide raises to cafeteria workers and for the state to support other food programs such as SNAP, also known as food stamps. If Proposition LL fails and MM passes, the state would refund the $12.4 million to high-earning households, but would continue to generate $95 million annually through the new tax to sustain free school meals for all students. If voters approve Proposition LL but reject Proposition MM, the state would keep the $12.4 million and continue to fund the free school meals until funds run out. If both measures fail, the state would refund the $12.4 million and free school meals would be limited to students from low-income households. More information on Propositions LL and MM can be found on the Colorado General Assembly website. For more information about this and other stories, visit durangolocal.news. Thank you for watching this edition of the Local News Network. I'm Sadie Smith.